If you run a roofing, solar, HVAC company, and let's say you spent money on Facebook or Instagram ads, but I mean, your calendar is full of no-shows, tire kickers, and price shoppers, then this video is for you. I'm gonna show you how to build a $100 a day meta ads campaign that actually fills your calendar with qualified roofing, solar, HVAC, blah, blah, blah leads. There are no agency mysteries, there's no secret hack, just a simple 3 ad system that you can run in-house, or at least use them to call BS on whoever's running your ads right now. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what ads to run, who to show them to, and how to tell if they're actually working or not. My name's Garrett with Frazier Media Company, and well, we help home service businesses build big brands using simple marketing systems that'll get you leads, grow revenue, and create freedom. Our founders have built and sold home service companies and scaled multiple companies from 7 to 8 figures, and built big blue collar brands from scratch. Say that 5 times fast. We don't hide the playbook, we give you everything because, well, anyone who watches it and understands it all the way, usually they just hire us to build it out for them. And today, I'm giving you the $100 meta ad structure that we use for roofing companies specifically, but it works for all of them, so you can stop gambling on random ads. Story time. A couple of months ago, we have a roofing company that comes to us. He's paying $3,000 a month, like right around there, on meta ads, okay? We end up opening the meta ads manager, and we find 10 plus random like campaigns. It seems like there's a lot of cooks in the kitchen. There's a bunch of boosted posts, no clear offer really, and no retargeting going on. And essentially this company said, well, we're getting clicks, but barely any appointments. And I really don't think that the ads work in my market. The amount of times that I've heard this before, blow your mind. But the truth was that he didn't have an ad problem. He has a structure problem, plain and simple. So what we did was we shut it down and we rebuilt it into one $100 a day ad campaign with 3 core ads. You have 1 to get known, you have 1 to build trust, and then you have 1 to book the call. Same budget, just a cleaner structure, better appointments, better leads, definitely more appointments. And that's what I'm gonna talk you through right now. Here's where your ad spend does not equal results. Number 1, you don't have a real offer. Most roofing ads are basically digital business cards. We do roofing, siding, gutters, blah, blah, blah. Call for a free estimate. But that's not an offer. That's a directory listing. You might as well just be in the yellow pages. Number 2, you see every ad is just buy now. You're talking to like strangers, like they already know you. There's no education, there's no proof, there's no like justification behind why. It's just get a quote. Number 3 is that you're paying to meet strangers only once. There's no retargeting. Someone who watches the videos or hits your site once, like what are you doing to get back in front of them again, right? Obviously they're interested to a certain amount, but like they never see you again after that point. And so then you end up just saying like, ads don't work in my type of business, you know? Ads don't work around here. It's the area, it's the people, it's just my business. They don't work for my business. When in reality, the system is just wrong. So instead of like 10 random campaigns, all you need is 1 system that you can explain literally on a whiteboard. Why do you think I have that thing behind me? I'm not gonna use it today, but you'll be able to understand super easy. And you'll be able to write it on the whiteboard for the entire team to see what's going on. And if you really do need that structure, that's the whiteboard format, click the link below and you can get the blue collar blueprint, and it'll have the entire like draw out for you, so that you don't even have to deal with it and you can follow along while watching this video. Ad number 1 is going to be your awareness ad. This is the top of your funnel. This is the get known ad. The goal here is to get homeowners in your service area to recognize your business right off the bat and see you as like the roofing, the solar, the HVAC expert. And these usually look like a 20 to 40 second video. It's gonna be a talking head or like a job site video, and it's gonna be a big local hook, right? You're gonna say like where you are locally, and then you're gonna give 1 to 2 value tips, and there's no hard sell in here. You're just getting to know the people, they're getting to know you, and then the rest of the ads will do the heavy lifting as far as converting them into a lead. This is just the introduction. This is saying hello instead of would you like to date? I think that's self-explanatory. So I wrote down an example hook right here. It would be something along the lines of like, if you own a home in Hammond, Louisiana, and your roof is over 15 years old, listen to this. And then you give 2 to 3 like quick little signs that their roof might be costing them money. And then you give them a soft little call to action, which would be like, follow us for more roofing tips, right? Or save this for later. Send this to a friend. You know, just little super simple things like that, because once you get that engagement, this is going to come into play later. But basically this ad just warms them up to your market. Ad number 2 in this 3-step system is going to be your middle of the funnel. Cool. So this one's going to be your nurture ad, right? You're nurturing them like a little baby. This is where you're going to build trust and authority with the people that have already seen you. The way that you do this is you're targeting people who have already seen your videos or like even engaged with your videos. So for example, people who have watched your awareness videos, people who have engaged with your page or Instagram in general, even if they just clicked on it for a second, or people who have visited your website. Yes, you can get that information. It's pretty simple. It's called cookies. All right, the creative behind this is just a simple little 30 seconds to a minute. 30 to 60 seconds, and that's where you're going to educate and de-risk yourself from the prospect. So before signing a roofing contract in blank city, make sure you ask these 3 questions, and then you go through the 3 questions that you would ask yourself or you would advise someone to ask your company. These will be the 3 questions that separate the pros from the pretenders, and then after you establish that, then you offer them like a really soft offer, and it's just as simple as, if you want us to do this for you, then we're offering free roof inspections for homeowners in blank city. Hit the link below and we'll get together with you to make sure you're taken care of. You know, it's super simple. It doesn't even have to be that complicated. So at this point, your audience is like warmed up and then pre-sold on how you work with your customers. So, and then ad number 3 is going to be your CTA or call to action. So in any of our paperwork, if you see CTA, it stands for call to action. This is where you're going to say like, raise your hand if you're ready, right? This is considered a hand raise, right? So the target's going to be video viewers, website visitors, everything from people who opened your lead forms to maybe even your email list uploaded as like a custom audience, right? These are just, you can buy those or you can build them up over time. And the creative for this one is going to be super short, like shorter than the rest. 20 to 30 seconds, nothing crazy, but it's like an example offer would be free roof health report for homeowners in blank city. You're going to always make sure that you're hitting specific cities or specific municipalities. Or at least, it's even better if you can get, how do you say that, like neighborhood specific. It just looks better, it's better for SEO, it's better for everything. But you can go county-wide if you need to, okay? County, parish, depending on your state. You can also do that. A sample script, here I'll read one real quick for you. If you own a home in blank city and your roof is 10 plus years old, we're offering free roof health reports this month. We'll inspect your roof, take photos, give you a simple breakdown of what's good and what needs attention and what can wait. Okay, you always want to take away the risk. No pressure, no obligation. Click learn more. Pick a time on our calendar and we'll take care of the rest. One ad, super clear offer, and there's a clear next step. Okay, they know exactly where to go. The structure is super simple. Like you're just going to start off with an awareness. That's going to get you known. Number 2, you're going to have a nurture, which is going to build trust for you and your business. And then number 3, the call to action, which is going to fill your calendar. Now, let's talk about how to set up this $100 a day campaign without overcomplicating it. Number one, you're gonna set your target location, okay? Only target the areas that you actually serve, okay? You're not gonna go outside of the radius of what you're comfortable with driving to. You gotta take a few things into consideration with this. Travel time, travel expense, not the whole state. You're just gonna do zip codes and cities. Number two, you're gonna get a basic audience together. That's gonna be your ideal archetype, whether it's ages 28 plus, or if you're looking for like 60 plus. I don't know. I don't know what you do. Okay, you could be doing gutters or something like that, and maybe it's an older audience for that, you know, so it's up to you. And then you're also going to have like homeowner skewed interest, like home and improvement, renovation, etc. if you use the interests at all. Keep it simple. Don't add 20 random interests, okay? More diversity is going to hurt your campaign overall because it doesn't know where to focus the most. Step number three, you're going to warm your audiences. You're going to build audiences from people who watch your videos, like 20 to 25, 25 to like 50% plus. Anyone who's stuck around for 25 to 50% of your video, you're gonna build that as your ideal audience. Number two, you're gonna have website visitors, all right? For the past 30 to 90 days, these are the warmest leads for you. And then you're gonna have page and Instagram engagers, okay? That's people for like page visits or like people who have liked, commented, or shared like posts of yours. Number four, you're gonna do your budget split. We were talking about this earlier. Usually you want to do 70% of your budget towards awareness, and then you're gonna split the 30% between nurture and call to action. Percentage works well if you're doing like a $200, $300 per day. That's like a pretty good recommendation if you have a business that's bigger than like 5 or 6 people, right? If you're like a one-man band, 100 will definitely work for you. No doubt about that. So step number 5, you're gonna have one funnel. Essentially, every ad points to one lead capture page, okay? You're gonna have one landing page, and it's gonna be your free roof health report, your free ad framework guide, or whatever you're using to capture these people, okay? You're gonna have a good Grand Slam offer for them that's listed out on that page. You're gonna have one calendar too. And then you're gonna have one simple thank you or confirmation page. You're not gonna have like home pages, like to a website, things like that. People get distracted. You're not gonna have 10 different offers. You're not gonna have, you're just gonna have $100 a day. You're gonna have 3 ads. You're gonna have one offer, and you're gonna have one funnel. All right, so here's the cool juicy part. If I were you and wanted to have this live in 7 days, here's exactly what I would do. Okay, we're gonna go through 7 days. Day number 1, you're gonna start by picking your core offer, okay? Make a good offer too, not just some BS offer that's the same as everyone else's, okay? If you can stand out here, then it's gonna benefit you more. But also, in the sake of making a unique offer, don't make it a dumb offer either. Big difference. For most roofers, it's like their version of a free roof health report, right? Or like a free 15-minute roof damage check. We usually steer clear of free quotes, right? That's where you're gonna get a lot of shoppers. Fast forward, day number 2, you wake up, get the crusties out of your eyes. You're gonna set up a simple funnel, okay? Page 1 is gonna be your name, phone, email, city. What do you need help with? Little section, whether it's a drop down or like little radio icons that you can click on and off, or just a little fill it out yourself, okay? You wanna give least resistance as possible through this section. And then page 2 is gonna be your calendar to book a time. Day 3 to 4 is gonna look like you're gonna film your 3 ads. You should be able to do this all in one day, right? It doesn't have to be that complicated, but maybe you wanna film them all on day 3 and then edit them on day 4 and have them all uploaded, which is a really good workflow. You're gonna get your awareness, your nurture, and your CTA. Don't aim for perfect, but make sure that you are aiming for clear. You want clarity. Don't give them any space for making some sort of assumption in their mind, okay? Just make it super clear. Don't make it perfect, okay? You can always make more later. You just want to get it out there. Day number 5, you're gonna build your 3 campaigns, all right? You're gonna get your ad sets inside of Meta with the budget split that we just walked through, okay? 70-30. It's like 70, 15, 15, if you needed that breakdown. And then day 6 through 7, you're gonna fast forward a little bit more, get the crusties out of your eyes, okay? Brush your teeth today, because it's the end of the week and you should brush your teeth at least once a week. Turn it on, watch the leads, and track the info, okay? This is important. You're gonna track how many leads you get per day, you're gonna track how many appointments you're getting, and then you're gonna track how many jobs have closed, okay? These are your key performance indicators, or KPIs. Now you're running a real system, not a slot machine. So at this point, if you're thinking, hey, this was awesome, and you're thinking, I want this on paper so that I can give this to my team or my agency that I'm working with, then don't worry. I put it into our blue collar blueprint, and you can get your own copy down in the link below. In there, it'll break down everything from beginning to end that your team will be able to use to execute all of the things that I talk about in this video series, from tip to tail, from beginning to end. And if you're already spending real money on these ads and you just want help with basically just building this content and building this ad strategy out the right way, then on the next page, there's a place for you to book your own strategy call with my team. In there, we'll look at things like your content, your ads, your funnel, and show you exactly like what to fix first so that your ad spend actually leads to a fully booked calendar and not just random clicks anymore. Thanks for joining us on this channel. Hopefully you had the best time and got a whole lot of value from it. If you need more information like this, then make sure that you subscribe below. And then otherwise, click one of these 2 videos. YouTube thinks you're gonna like them a lot, and I'll see you in the next one.